Thank you to everybody who voiced so much concern about me being missing.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to your favorite wrestling channel, Wrestlefanent, with your founder Nikunj Walia, and we present to you our weekly segment that is WWE Raw Review. This week's Raw Review featured the fallout from WWE King and Queen of the Ring PLE, and trust me folks, it was one hell of an interesting twist and turn of an episode with a shocking ending and a surprise visit, I must say. Well, let's check out in that new Raw review video presented by Wrestlefanent. First up, let's start with the QR code mystery. So we all know that the QR code mystery is going here and here, and we all expected that the revelation would finally come at WWE King and Queen of the Ring PLE. But WWE wants to drag it, and we still have to wait. But in tonight's QR code, we saw a video of that same woman. Remember, who was missing, who was the psychiatrist, who was lost, but we still found out that she's safe, she's secure, and he set her free. Well, he, of course, we know is Uncle Howdy. But then a second video showed that maybe it was Uncle Howdy who was watching that news exclusive of the woman being found. And it was kind of an eerie kind of a video. But yeah, so the video was viewed by Uncle Howdy, and I don't know if this mystery woman has got something to do with it. But we are soon gonna find out, because I think that this revolution of the mysterious QR code mystery is about to be solved, and it could come as per as when did I hear it? June 17. That's the Fallout edition from WWE Clash at the Castle. So guys, wait and watch. Coming up next is the segment from Monday Night Raw's opening that was between Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest and Gunther. What was supposed to be the crowning moment of Gunther turned out into this confrontation between these three top behemoths of Monday Night Raw. When Drew McIntyre came, of course, there was a CM Punk chant, but of course he brushed him away like only Drew McIntyre can. And he said that he was ready for WWE Clash at the Castle, while Gunther had made his statement clear that it either be, Drew McIntyre or Damian Priest. It doesn't matter to him because he will dethrone them at SummerSlam. The opportunity that he won after winning the King of the Ring tournament this past weekend by defeating the Viper, Randy Orton. Next up. So this week on Monday Night Raw, we heard that Adam Pearce has supposedly suspended Bron Breakker. I didn't think so, and so did the fans, and it turned out to be not true because Bron Breakker is not listening to anybody. Later that night, when Ricochet and Ilya Dragunov were battling it out inside the ring, Bron Breakker made his presence felt and destroyed the field, which led to Adam Pearce taking him out of the building and showing him out of the door. Bron Breakker is extremely presented in the same way as a young Brock Lesnar was, by destroying everybody he saw in his path, and this could mean that WWE has big future plans for the wolf dog that is upon the Raw roster. Coming up straight, the Alpha Academy tensions continue to brew up. So of course we saw that Otis did not help out Chad Gable in his triple threat match at WWE King and Queen of the Ring PLE. So Otis had another chance to redeem himself by battling Bronson Reed in a clash. This failed again, and Chad Gable decided that this time Otis needs to learn a lesson. So he summoned the entire Alpha Academy into the ring, and as he was about to beat with his belt, he was stopped by Maxine Dupree, only for Maxine to be shoved out of the ringside area. But that led to Otis's backup in the form of Sami Zayn, who came and stood in Otis's corner and asked him to not listen to Chad Gable, but to listen to the audience, and they wanted Otis to break free from the Alpha Academy leaders' clutches. But then, of course, Otis did not do it, and that led to Sami Zayn paying the price and getting beat down in front of the Alpha Academy as Chad Gable stood tall. Coming up next, the most interesting part of Monday Night Raw. So, you guys did not see it anywhere. Most of the people did not see it anywhere, but a lot of this Twitter banter saw it everywhere. That a woman was spotted in a backstage segment when, Sheamus was walking through looking for Ludwig Kaiser. A woman who was surprisingly identified as Alexa Bliss Many people on Twitter have started bantering out that it was indeed Alexa Bliss who made her return to Raw in a surprising fashion in this background settings that WWE has been doing with a lot of segments. And they said that Alexa's back with a new look, but people are saying Alexa Bliss is back. So yeah, it's great. Alexa Bliss is the goddess. She's one of the greatest WWE female roster superstars. And this is a good way to introduce her after, a year-long absence due to a pregnancy where she welcomed her daughter Hendrix. But we still have to wait and see that if it was indeed Alexa Bliss or not. What do you guys think? Was it Little Miss Bliss? Is she part of the Wild Six? Is she coming back? Go and find out yourself on Twitter, because I don't know yet. But we'll have to wait and see. And the last and the most interesting segment for this week's Monday Night Raw featured Liv Morgan. So of course we know that Liv Morgan is the new WWE Women's World Champion after she defeated Becky Lynch in controversial fashion at WWE King and Queen of the Ring PLE with little assistance from her rivals Dom, of course, Dominik Mysterio. And this week, Liv was involved in another mysterious shenanigans along with a shocking ending that we were not expecting. So Liv Morgan was spotted talking to JD McDonough backstage in a secret meeting that was actually brought up by Damian Priest on Raw. Later that night, she faced off Becky Lynch in a rematch, but in a steel cage. That was the most interesting part of this one. As the match progressed back and forth, Dominik Mysterio once again decided to stick his nose in the business where it didn't belong, or it actually did. But anyhow, the chaos erupted as Braun Strowman again made his way in pursuit of the Judgment Day members, and in one moment he struck Dominik Mysterio, who in turn went up against